Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to show you the top foods for fat loss. Thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe below for all my nutrition tips, tricks, and recipes. But today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my top foods for fat loss. Now, let's start off with the basics. When it comes to fat loss, you need to be in a calorie deficit. That means you need to be burning more calories than what you are eating. That is a calorie deficit. If you're in a calorie surplus, you need to be eating more calories than what you're burning. Therefore, you're going to put on weight and put on muscle. Obviously, you need to work out your macronutrients from these as well, as you have such things as weight loss and fat loss. Within weight loss, you do have, things such as muscle mass loss, you have fat loss, you have water weight loss as well. Whereas if you kind of focus on your macronutrients, that is when you get fat loss. So that's when you start to get a leaner waist, leaner arms, and that's when you start to get more toned as well. So that's why I recommend to a lot of my clients to focus on macronutrients. So within your macronutrients, of course, you have your carbs, you've got your protein, and you've got your fats. So I'm going to go through each of the carbs, fats, and proteins and show you what I recommend within this as well, and also just show you some of my favorite foods for fat loss as well, and what I use when I'm in a deficit and want to, shred a little bit as well. So of course, you need to fill your meals and also your days with volume-dense meals. I always use this example with my clients and say, if I have a big salad with chicken and beetroot and pumpkin, as opposed to a small fries from Macca's, they both have similar calories, but what's going to keep you fuller for longer? The salad, of course. That is going to keep you fuller for longer. Plus, if you don't realize already, that's also got a lot more nutrients in it, which is going to help support your fitness goals too. So within saying that, there is a lot of volume-dense meals in here, right here, and are also what I recommend for fat loss as well. So volume-dense meals are things like your salads, cucumbers, lettuce, carrot, mushrooms, pumpkin, vegetables, and things such as proteins, which is your egg whites as well. They're all really, really high voluminous foods, which is going to increase your satiety, high in fiber, which is going to make you feel fuller for longer. So you're not going to be completely craving food and feel hungry all the time. Fat loss isn't hard. You just need to be smart about it. Like I said, you just need the right tools to get you there. So if a client is wanting to lose fat and lose weight, I definitely recommend them fill their day with volume-dense meals, because if they don't and they fill it with more high calorie meals, then obviously it's going to be not a very good experience for them, because they're going to be hungry all the time, and being hungry equals hangry, and no one likes a hangry Lara or a hangry person as well. So let's look at it. So let's jump into proteins, guys. So I've got some of my favorite proteins right here. So I absolutely love protein. Protein is the #1 thing for fat loss, and what a lot of people underlook when it comes to achieving their fat loss goals. So right here I've got egg whites. Egg whites are great, high in protein, low in fat, and they are perfect for your breakfast. They're very satiating as well. So I like to have egg white omelets as my breakfast. They keep me full too, and they're just great. They're just really low in fat and they're high in protein. Another thing I like as well, I'm actually making a lasagna with this tonight, is the extra lean mince. So it's about 95% meat and 5% fat. Compared to your regular mince, it has got a lot less fat in it. So when you're in your supermarkets, make sure you hunt out the extra lean mince if you are on a fat loss phase. Another thing I do like is, chicken breasts. White meats are great for fat loss. I love these. They're, marinated as well. They taste super delicious, so they're not going to make, your plain chicken and broccoli. Not that you'll be eating that anyway, but it's going to make it a bit more interesting and a bit more fun. So definitely recommend these. Some other of my protein favorites are, of course, turkey breast. I do love some fish as well. Barramundi is my favorite. White meats are great for fat loss. There's things like salmon as well. They're also good for fat loss, but they also do contain fat in it as well. Lean steaks are also good, things like that. So guys, make sure that you do include your protein. These are my top picks too. When it comes to protein as well, I thought I mentioned too, one thing that I do recommend to a lot of my clients is some Greek yogurt. So Greek yogurt is a lot lower in fat than your regular yogurt. When you have other brands, I'm not going to name them in this, but when you have certain brands, they are filled with sugar, they're filled with fat, they're filled with crap. So, you know, just getting a plain Greek yogurt, and I even, you know, just mix a little scoop of protein powder in there as well. Tastes super delicious, low in fat, help you achieve your fitness goals too. That's that. Let's kind of jump into, oh, we've also got some milk here as well. A lot of people ask me, you know, is milk good for fat loss? Is coffee good for fat loss? You know, when it comes to coffees, obviously milk isn't going to be that great because it does add up in calories. So make sure you do watch your milk content. Whenever I'm cooking, I do use a lower calorie alternative. Almond milk, I do use this when cooking, but you know, I don't drink coffees or anything like that. But you know, cooking wise, I do use my almond milk too. Next one, let's go into like some fruit and vegetables and carb sources. So I do love, you know, fruits. Fruits are great. I've got some apples and some strawberries, really low in calorie, these ones here. Probably your lowest calorie fruits too. And then obviously we've got our vegetables for our carbs. So we've got some pumpkin. Lettuce is so low in calories. I literally eat a lettuce a day. Cucumber, really high in water, low in calories. Carrots, mushrooms, you know, the list goes on and on, guys. Like I said, you need to fill your day with high volume foods. High volume foods, vegetables, you know, things like that, they're going to be great. They're going to fill you up and you get more bang for your buck. So you're going to feel fuller for longer and absolutely nail your fat loss goals. Another thing that I also like to recommend as well is things such as low carb potatoes. You can get Spud Light or Charisma potatoes from your supermarket. They're really good for fat loss. They're amazing. So, you know, if you can even have your stir fry on low carb potatoes as opposed to rice. Things like that, small swaps like that is going to be a complete game changer, especially in achieving your body composition goals too. You know, other things which are fats, I do like an avocado. I've got an avocado right here. I'm just going to reach over. Avocado, I love a good avocado. I mainly have avocados as my fats, but you know, you're also going to get some fats in almond milk and also Greek yogurt. Almonds are a really good one as well. I like to have some almonds with me, but also in cooking too, guys. If you do cook with oils, remember that is fats. So you do need to account for fats as well with that too. I know when I cook my chicken breasts and things like that, I do use oil in it as well. So I mainly get my fats from that. So I don't really, you know, incorporate a lot of fats throughout my diet, but I do have a bit of avocado on my turkey rice cakes during the day as well. Also, I thought I'd mention before we end this YouTube video that condiments are also really important. I do love a good healthy condiment. They can definitely help you. You know, then you have things like tomato sauce, barbecue sauce. I don't know what sauces you have, but they add up in calories. I love to keep low calorie condiments in my fridge, so these are my top picks. Also another one as well, if you do have that sugar craving, what I recommend to a lot of my clients is get, you know, peppermint tea is great. I've got that. And also this thing called Diet Right. I absolutely love this at the moment. I actually mix it with my drinks on the weekend too. It's very low in calories. It's got no added sugar. It is great and it does curb my sugar cravings as well. So definitely recommend this if you do have that sugar craving too. And last thing I recommend as well is, I know that I preach about balance. I know balance is key, everything like that. But when it comes to the weekend and alcohol, calories do add up. So for me, I'm quite a social butterfly. I love to go out, I love to have fun, but I also do know my limits and I also have my body composition goals at the back of my head. So when it comes to alcohol, I do opt for lower calorie options. So, you know, things such as vodka sodas, vodka with, you know, Coke Zeros, things like that. And even like things such as these, which are, you know, your seltzers, which are going to be a lot lower in calories than your pina coladas and, you know, things like that with your beers. I don't know what you guys drink on the weekend, but, you know, alcohol isn't great for your fat loss goals, but you can still stick to your fat loss goals if you're smart about your alcohol decisions. You know, alcohol is very high in calories and it's pretty much empty calories. So when I say empty calories is you can have a lot of it and it's just, you know, you're drinking high calorie beverages. So make sure that if you do drink, you are really smart about your decisions. I'll probably do a YouTube around alcohol and fat loss, you know, and just ways to kind of come around that. But, you know, you can still achieve your body composition goals if you're smart about it, especially when it comes to the weekend. So for me, I like to have low calorie options with my alcohol. I'm a vodka water girl, but like I said, seltzers are also my favorite. Just add a little bit of taste in there or just make your own as well. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this one. I am a nutritionist. I love to help people. So if you do need help with your body composition goals, I am here to help. I've got over 500 clients and I love helping people to achieve their goals and also creating that healthy relationship with food. So if you do need help, make sure you head to my website, laraguy.com. I've got personalized meal plans, ultimate packages, I've got some recipe ebooks, I've got so much there to help you achieve your goals. So guys, make sure you check that out and make sure you subscribe below. Hopefully you will love this YouTube video as well with my top foods for fat loss.